Hi, my name is Karla Helbert. I'm a licensed professional counselor in Richmond, Virginia, and I'm also a certified yoga therapist, and I'm an author with Singing Dragon Publications. My books are Yoga for Grief and Loss, and the most recent, The Chakras in Grief and Trauma. And I'm really happy to be here with you today for Singing Dragon's first International Yoga Summit. And I'm going to be talking about briefly and guiding you through a deep relaxation yoga nidra experience. So I want to just say a little bit about yoga nidra. It means yoga and sleep. But the sleep is not real sleep. It is a complete and total relaxation of the body while the mind remains conscious and aware. And in that state of deep relaxation, which is really a trance state, studies have shown that brain waves slow to the beta state and can sometimes even get even deeper to the theta state during deep relaxation and yoga nidra states. While we're in that state, what happens is our sympathetic nervous system calms down, our stress response calms down, and our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest, relax, digest, restore, and renew system comes online. And in that state, our bodies can begin to heal any state that needs to be healed. When we're sick, everybody says, oh, get rest. And that's why, because our bodies, our cells, our neurons, and beyond that, our energy body and all of the bodies beyond the physical also regenerate and renew during that state of deep rest and relaxation. So yoga nidra can be good for literally anybody. It's shown to help many different types of challenges, including insomnia, emotional difficulties, mental health problems. It helps reduce the symptoms and effects of depression, anxiety. It helps with stress in general. It's been shown to lower heart rate. It's shown to lower blood pressure. It can do many, many things. And what's really great about it is that you really can't mess it up. All it takes is lying down and relaxing. Although I will say that a lot of people who've had trauma or who deal with a lot of anxiety, fear, and worry sometimes really have a difficult time allowing themselves to relax. So as a therapist, as a yoga teacher, then my job is to make sure that the space feels safe and that people are comfortable. So there's lots of ways you can do that. And if you're going to participate, which I hope you will, in this guided yoga nidra that's coming up, then you'll need to get yourself comfortable. Lying down in Shavasana is the best way to do it. I really like to have a bolster under the knees to help ease any kind of discomfort on the lower back. You want to make sure, if you're working with students and clients, that the bolster that their knees are under doesn't leave their ankles and heels dangling. That can sometimes feel unsafe. So, and some people are okay with it, but you want to just notice that, because if you see people's feet dangling and not touching the floor, you might want to adjust the bolster or give them a smaller bolster so that they can have that grounding sense of their feet on the floor. And again, some people it's okay, but you want to check. You may want to have a blanket, as the body tends to cool down during deep relaxation, and you might get chilly. But again, a blanket can allow for a sense of safety and of being able to feel your physical boundary of your body, brings your attention to it so that you can know where your physical boundary of your body is if you happen to be in a state of stress or just feeling insecure and unsafe in general. Sometimes sandbags can be really helpful. The weighted sandbags, you can place those or allow them to place them on the hip bone area. That gives another sense of grounding, holding, and feeling safe. You might want to have a small pillow or a folded blanket under the head just so the head feels comfortable. Essentially, anything you can do to allow somebody to feel comfortable and for you to get comfortable yourself. You might also want to have eye pillows available. These have really nice, conforms to the shape of the eye Some people don't like that. So again, choices. But you want to get comfortable. And then you can have the lights low and just begin your Yoga Nidra. And while I'm guiding you, I'm going to read a script. And that's important because often we can memorize our own scripts. If they're a short Yoga Nidra, then you're okay with not memorizing not having a script. If you have a longer guided Yoga Nidra, anything past 20 minutes, generally use a script, because that way it helps keep you straight. It helps you keep your place, and it's a reference point for you as the guide. So my background in Yoga Nidra, my initial yoga teacher training is in integral yoga, and as part of integral yoga's series of hatha asana movements in class, it's the same sequence every time, and we can add different things in depending on levels of the student. But at the end of every integral yoga class, we have a guided deep relaxation, and it's at least 15 minutes long, sometimes 20. And in teacher training, it was emphasized greatly that if you get behind in class and you need to skip over something, never skip Yoga Nidra. It is very important. And part of the process of the integral Yoga Nidra is a progressive muscle relaxation, and it's also that begins the entry into the physical body. So it follows the kosha levels, the yoga teachings of the koshas. So kosha means sheath, covering, layer, and we have 5 of these koshas, and they're situated. A good way to conceptualize it is to conceive of them as concentric circles, or sort of like nesting dolls, the Russian nesting dolls. The outermost layer is Annamaya kosha, the physical body, which literally means the body made of food. The next layer is pranamaya kosha. A lot of yoga teachers refer to this as the breath body, and that's true, but it's also the body of prana, our life force, our energy body. And this is also the space where our chakras reside. It's the closest layer to our physical body. The layer after that is manomaya kosha, the mind. And after that is vijnanamaya kosha, the wisdom body, our intuitive body. And in that place, it's the place of dreams and subconscious and your gut feeling. And it communicates to us in symbols, colors, shapes, imagery. And the next layer is Anandamaya kosha, the bliss body. So this is the place where we feel connected to the all. And in Yoga Nidra, in integral yoga, it takes us through those koshic layers. Later, I became trained in Jennifer Reese's method of divine sleep Yoga Nidra, and was really drawn to it because she also really emphasizes this entry and movement through the koshic layers. And in that way, and use of a lot of really beautiful imagery and color, and intertwining this with energetic elements of the chakras and the elements of our universe, earth, air, fire, water, ether, space, and bringing it all together for this whole experience. And so ultimately the goal is you move through first the layer of the body, then into the energy body, the sensory body, and into the mind, calming the mind, and then movement into the intuitive wisdom body, and ultimately, hopefully, into a space where we can feel connected to that Anandamaya kosha layer, the bliss body. And throughout that process, healing can take place on many, many levels, including the physical, but also emotional, spiritual, any place where we may require healing. So Yoga Nidra is really a beautiful tool that anyone can do, because all you got to do is lay there. And you want to emphasize when you ever do Yoga Nidra that you can't mess this up. Your students can't mess it up. They can open their eyes if they want. They can move around. I always make sure to tell people that if anything makes you feel uncomfortable, and there's tools inside the Yoga Nidra that I'm going to show you that you can use to help people feel more safe. But if they need to leave, they can leave, just to be mindful of other people in the room. You want to give as much autonomy and freedom and safety as possible to your students, so no matter what you're teaching, that they feel they are in control. So I'd really like to move into this offering of Yoga Nidra for you, and The script I'm using is some of my own creation, and it's also weaving in of some of the scripts of Jennifer Reese and her Divine Sleep Yoga Nidra, which is beautiful. And I really encourage you to look up information about her as well as aspects in general of Yoga Nidra and learn how to do it. And I'd like to say that, teaching this, giving this to you here doesn't qualify somebody to be a teacher of Yoga Nidra, but you can definitely find ways of interweaving these concepts into your yoga classes and your sessions with private clients or for your yoga therapy. And perhaps you already do, and maybe some of what you hear today will help you get more ideas. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. So you can pause the video and get yourself ready for deep relaxation. Your blankets, your bolsters, your eye pillows. And then we'll begin once you're settled on the floor, feeling comfortable. And I'm going to be reading from the script from this point forward in the video. Enjoy. We're going to open our practice today with a chant of Om. If you wish, you can join me, or you can just allow the vibrations of the sound of Om to flow through and around you. You may want to take some deep breaths along with me, inhaling Allow yourself to begin to settle into your body, into a comfortable space and place. Begin to feel the earth beneath you, holding and supporting you. Nothing to do but allow yourself to be held by the earth. Feel your connection to the secure strength of the planet, knowing that everywhere you go, the same earth is here to hold you and support you. Knowing that right now, you have no place else to be and nothing else to do. Simply allowing yourself this time and space. Begin to notice the sounds outside this space. Anything you might hear outside the walls, windows, or if you're in the outdoors, the sounds around you. Knowing that you're here, taking care of your body and mind, all the sounds you might hear during your practice can remind you that everything is going on exactly as it should, allowing you the space and time for yourself. You can even allow any sounds that occur throughout your practice to remind you that this can be even more comfortable as you settle in. And now notice the sounds outside your space, inside your space, any sounds close to you. Notice sounds of and within your own body, your breath, your heartbeat. Bringing your awareness to your breath, your natural breath, noticing the slow breaths in. And as you exhale, you can even release your breath with a sigh. And again, even more softly. Inhale and exhale. Imagine yourself now in a place that feels peaceful and calming. This might be a place that you know in the world, or a place that exists only in your mind. It can be a space outdoors, forest, or at the ocean, or it can be indoors in a room that you like. See yourself here in this place. Begin to notice your surroundings, the details, objects, colors, the quality of light, any sounds in that space. Notice whether there are any plants or animals. You might have helpers or guides present. This is your space, your peaceful place, your inner sanctuary. You can know that at any time during your practice, you can return to this place whenever you like. If anything begins to feel intense or odd or uncomfortable in any way, know that you can simply guide yourself back here. Tune my voice out and just guide yourself back to this space. It's yours and it's part of you, and it's part of the practice. Begin again to become aware of your breath, your natural breath moving in and out of your body. Notice the gentle movements of your body, the chest, belly, ribcage. Inhalation, exhalation. Not changing anything, just noticing. Take your awareness even deeper within, behind your lungs. Noticing your heart center, the beating of your heart, the energy of your heart. Aware of feelings, emotions, sensations, letting them simply be. All the energies of your heart, all that you feel in this boundless space of your heart. From this space, allow your heart to speak. From the space and voice of your heart, form a statement, an intention for your practice in this moment. From your own deepest place of love and compassion, allow the energy to expand so that you can hear the voice of your heart as it speaks. It may speak in images, colors, music, or some other way. Sink into the love you carry in your heart and listen to what it has to say. Let it speak. From the pure energy of your heart's knowing, create a statement, a positive statement, in present tense, as though it's already true. And your intention might be something like, I flow through life with grace and ease, or I am content, or I accept myself fully in this moment, just as I am. You can feel free to use those statements, or if you heard the voice of your heart, allow your heart to speak and form your own statement. Creating your intention now. Now you'll simply allow your consciousness to move through each part of the body as you hear them named. Bring your awareness to your face, Notice your jaw, your lips, upper lip, lower lip. Notice sensation in the mouth, teeth, gums, tongue. Sense taste in the mouth. Feel your nose, right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils. Feel the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Notice your sense of smell. Feel your eyes, eyelashes, eyelids, the eye sockets, the eyes within, radiant with wisdom and insight. Notice the eyebrows, forehead, space between the brows. Notice crown of the head, back of the head, the whole head. Notice the back of the neck and the throat, the entire head and neck. Notice throat center. Bring your awareness to your right shoulder, the right arm, right hand, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Feel the entire right hand vibrating with life. Notice the right wrist, forearm, right upper arm, right shoulder. Notice the entire right arm and hand together. The throat center. Bring awareness to the left shoulder, left arm, left hand, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, and notice the entire left hand radiant with energy. Notice left hand and arm together. Left wrist, forearm, upper arm, shoulder, throat center. Bring attention to your chest, rib cage on the front of the body, ribs at the back of the body, upper back, low back, the sacral space, the whole back, between the shoulder blades, heart center, upper chest, belly, navel center, left hip, right hip, buttocks, the entire pelvic center. Aware of sensation in the navel. The right hip, thigh, right knee, right lower leg, right ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, fifth toe. Feel all the toes of the right foot, the entire right foot. And aware of sensation again in the navel center, the left hip, left thigh, left knee, left leg, left ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, big left toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toe, all the toes in the entire left foot. Feel both feet, right foot and left foot, all the toes together, both legs, the right and left feet and legs together. Notice sitting bones and the root center between the sitting bones. Root center. Pelvic center. Aware of the sacral space. Navel center. Solar plexus above the navel center. Aware of solar plexus. Heart center. Throat center. Third eye center. Between the brows, third eye. Crown of the head. Crown. Become aware of the entire right side of the body. And now the left side. Aware of the back of the body, the part of the body facing the earth. And now aware of the front of the body, the part of the body facing the sky. Now feel right arm and left leg together. Right arm, left leg. Feel left arm and right leg together. Right arm, left leg. And feel the whole body now. The entire sensation, the global feeling of the whole body. Whole body. And again, noticing your breath as it moves in and out of the body. Next, you'll feel various sensations as you move into the next stage of awareness. And remember, if you wish, you can return at any time to the inner sanctuary. Imagine your body becoming heavy, very heavy, sinking into the earth, as though your body were filled with sand, sinking and heavy, into the soft, receptive earth beneath you. Body heavy and sinking, bones heavy, limbs heavy, head heavy, torso heavy, heavy and sinking. Now imagine your body light, light as a feather, floating, lifting, light and floating. The whole body is so light you can float. lighter and lighter. Now feel heavy again, heavy and dense, sinking, heavy and dense. And now feel light again, light, floating. Go between feeling heavy and light on your own. Now feel both heavy and light together. Find a place in the body now that feels spacious and open. Spacious and open. And completely and fully feel that spaciousness, openness. Feel that openness. Now find a place in the body that feels the opposite of spacious. Feel that. Now feel the spacious, open space again. Open and spacious. Notice both places at the same time. And feel them together. Now use all of your senses to imagine these things as they're named. Hear, smell, see, feel. Use all your senses to experience each one fully. No need to try, just let it come to you. Majestic white pine tree. Soft red earth beneath your feet. A boulder with moss and lichen. A babbling brook. Dewdrops on a green leaf. Goldfish swimming in a pond. Crackling fire. The bright flame of a candle. Beams of sunlight through the trees. Eagle soaring in the sky. Many colored flags blowing in the breeze. Wind chimes. Stars twinkling in the night sky. Bright full moon. Expansive blue sky. And now recall your inner sanctuary, your relaxing, soothing space. And envision all the details of this place and see yourself there now. Notice the quality of light, your surroundings, the objects in your space. And notice now beside you a flower placed there for you. See yourself reach out and take the flower. Notice the details of the petals, the leaves, its color, its fragrance. Breathe in its essence. And looking closely at the center of this flower, you may notice an object. Notice what it might be. A totem, a gift placed there for you. Take the flower and the object, cupping them gently in the palms of your hands, and notice any place in any layer of your being, body, mind, energy, spirit, that may need the energies of this flower and this object. Place them on your body at the place of need. And imagine the essence and energy of those gifts sinking into you, bringing healing where you may need it. Allow the energy of this gift to spread to any other part of your being that may also be in need. And know that you can use this symbol anytime, even after your practice today. Recall now your intention from earlier in the practice, the statement formed from the energy of your heart. And state it again now, 3 times, silently to yourself, as the truth. Feel it breathing right through your being, allowing it to fill every cell, every space. Let it wash through you again and again. The seed of this truth has been planted inside you where it can grow and flourish. And know that as you return to your conscious waking mind, this inner knowing will remain present with you as your truth. Sense your breath moving once more, in and out, gently, and begin to consciously deepen the breath, knowing that with each inhalation, you're bringing not only oxygen, but the life force of the universe into your being, prana, chi, ki. Allow it to revitalize your cells, your tissues, your spirit. Use your consciousness to send your prana anywhere in your being, on any layer where you may need this extra life force. Breathe all the way into your fingers and toes. Taking a deeper breath, begin to sense the space around you. Begin to gently stretch the limbs, wiggle the fingers and toes. Again, deepening your breath, coming back to your waking awareness, refreshed and revitalized. You can roll gently to one side, continuing to breathe. Whenever you're ready, pressing yourself up gently into a seated position. Keep the eyes gently closed or with a soft gaze. If you wish, you can place the palms together at the heart center, sending gratitude to yourself for this practice today and such a gift that you've given to yourself. Namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace. Thanks for sharing with me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Feel free to reach out via email, or you can find me on my website, karlahelbert.com.